Welcome to Bike Night, ladies and gents. Welcome to round 3 of the Dial Your Own Championship from us, Streetbike Drag School, as the I-Riders come out for the first pairing. Dial in time, 7 p.m. Here we go. Michelle Hale over there on Mushu. Ed Peebles on the MT10. Sorry, MT01. My apologies. I'm getting carried away. The original MT, Monster Talk, Mr. Peebles, dialed in at 12:55. Michelle has dialed in 11:45. Tonight we will be giving away a couple of trophies. Ed's off first, he cuts an 097 light. Michelle with a .254 light. She's got her work cut out for her. Hopefully Ed isn't going to break out and he'll take the win. There we go. Oh, I like this battle. Experienced rider versus experienced rider. Two different bikes. Robbie G on the ZX14, Steve Jeffels on the Yamaha Warrior with a 1290 dial in. 985 dial in there for Robbie G. Settle in, this could be a long video. We've got a few bikes, folks. Wants to start. 067 light there for Robbie G. Goes through with a 996, takes the win. Mr. Murray's on the MT10 going up against Roscoe on the 1250 GS Air Force, something like that. It's basically a Bandit. He's dialed in 1199. 1040 dial in there from the MT10. Both similar reaction times, 0.3 of a second. The win is going to go to the left lane. Well done. Next pair coming out, the big Beamer K1600 6-cylinder motorcycle. That is comfort. Comfort on the drag strip. These things are beautiful. He's going up against a ZX6. So a bike that could nearly fit its cubic capacity 3 times into that BMW. BMW dial in 1241, ZX6 dial in 1271. Nice smooth start there, both riders. BMW massive advantage, 022 light compared to a 0.2 light. So the BMW rider should get this, and he does. Brilliant stuff. That's Dial Your Own racing at its best. While we're here, we'd like to take the opportunity to thank all the Motorplex staff for doing what they do and helping us run these events. Corey on the R1 going up against Tim McClure, a veteran of the sport. Corey is sitting second in the championship, so he definitely is here meaning business. He's dialed in a 1068. A 1068 heads up. This is a heads up Dial Your Own race. This is fantastic. Both riders will be leaving at the same time. Red light from Corey. That means he's really trying hard to get a good reaction time. Negative 04 lights. 1002. The win goes to Timmy McClure. Another beautiful BMW K1300S. These things are amazing machines. He's going up against a Harley. I think that's a Fat Bob maybe, or a Street Bob. I'm shocking with Harleys, I'm so sorry. BMW K1300, absolute weapon. BMW dialed in 11.1. The Harley has dialed in 10.9. Reaction time advantage massively to the Harley, and he takes the win with a 1095. Steve Gagoulas on the GSXS Suzuki, the naked Suzuki. Stevie boy, good to have ya. He's going to have a run against a big bad turbocharged Harley. The Harley's dialed in 11.0, Steve's dialed in 11.7. There it is, turbo hiding down there. We love that kind of stuff. Massive reaction time advantage there to the Harley with an 073 light, which should definitely give him the win unless he breaks out. Nope, 11.0 and 11.0. Steve goes through, didn't see that time. Going postal. Great to see him here. Upgraded from the Vulcan. Going up against our best package winner in the other lane on the Virago. 15.0 dial in on the right. 17.50 dial in on the left. Who's going to take the win? The Virago takes the win. Gilly doing it for Rockingham Harley Davidson, the sponsors of the evening, having a go against the KTM Supermoto. Gilly has dialed in just waiting for it to come up on the boards, a 1068 dial in there from Gilly, 1370 dial in from the KTM Supermoto. Gilly's going to have to wait on the line for a few seconds. Win goes to Gilly. Sean McGarry representing Bag of Tricks Custom Cycles here on the V-Rod. We love Shawnee. He is an absolute weapon on a bike. He specialises in riding Harleys, but he can ride anything. He's going up against the Yamaha, the naked Yamaha. Shawnee with 11.3. 11.31, he goes 11.29 and breaks out. Too fast, Shawnee, too fast. Corey Marriott over here on my side. He is the face of happiness.
You are the face of happiness.
We've got the Rizzler Jigsaw here going up against the ZX10. This is an awesome sports bike battle. 1090 dial in from the Jigsaw, 11.0 dial in there from the ZX10. Win to the Jigsaw. Willem on the ZX10. Willem stepped off a beautiful custom Harley onto this beautiful ZX10, a very different bike. He's going up against the newer ZX10. Willem's dialed in 1160, 1148 dial in the other lane. Reaction time's about the same. And Willem takes the win. Fantastic work. He is looking at chasing that runner-up position as David Edge, Super Dave, smokes himself into stage, dialing in that Jigsaw 1000, running it into the nines, going up against a Honda Fireblade in the other lane. Dave's dialed in 991. He's going to run it nice and hard out the back door. 1160 dial in for the other bike.
And the other one that was always stood out for me was when Ferrari got the barcode over the scoop. You go.
Reaction time advantage there to the Fireblade. And the Honda takes the win. Better luck next time, Super Dave. OC Rumble, the championship leader, steps out onto the stage with the GSXR 750. All Glenn has to do tonight is basically run a clean lap, put one lap down, and he will take home the win for the Street Bike Drag Schools Championship. He's going up against a Vulcan 650. Glenn Rumble dialed in 1070. 002 light from Rumble. He's out to kill tonight. 1070 dial in. Can he get right on that dial in? 1084. That's still not bad at all, Rumble. Oh, Lukey Seaton smokes into the scene. MT9, Mad Wombat Racing. 3 cylinders of Yamaha's finest. He's dialed in with 1130. Lukey chasing the runner-up championship position here. 1250 dialed in from the Harley in the other lane. Oh, very nice. 013 light from Luke Seaton. 1130 dialed in. He goes 1131. That is a fantastic run there from Luke Seaton. That's got to be one of the top spots, absolutely. Max Chin on the KTM. He's going to have a crack against this mean-looking Harley Davidson. Forgive me, I'm losing my voice. I'm getting excited. 1199 dial in from Max. 1135 dial in here from the Harley. Take the win for iRide. No, he can't. The win goes to the Harley. Well done. Another all Harley battle. We've got some lovely red hair coming out the back of the helmet. We all know redheads are fiery, so let's see if that can translate to the ET. 14.2 dial in versus a 10.0 dial in closest to me. .3 left lane takes the win. Another dozen or so bikes coming out. We've got the Daytona 675, the Triumph Daytona Special Edition. I'm sure Owen Rose is at home watching this bike. Going up against the Honda CBR 650. Reaction time advantage goes to the Triumph here with a 180 reaction. He's dialed in 1172. He's reeled in his opponent. Can he take the win? 1168. No, he breaks out. So he hands the win to the opponent. The track bikes are out in force here. We've got the Honda, the CBR going up against the ZX6. 1145 dial in versus a 12.6 dial in. You're all enjoying watching this at home. Give us a like, jump on the Streetbike Drag School Facebook page, hit that like button. The Honda takes the win with an 11.4 as we see the beautiful Ducati 959 Panigale, the baby Panigale, come out against the ZX12. Old versus new. ZX12, an old Kawasaki, but still a very fast, capable bike. 1150 dial in there for the ZX12, 1140 dial in for the Ducati. ZX12 definitely a lot more comfortable on the drag strip, but the Panigale rider definitely showing some skills there, and he takes the win too. That is fantastic. We've got our mate Pete here on the R1. Great to see Pete out here smiling away. He's going to go up against Hamish Cunningham on the Hayabusa with the wheelie bars. Hamish, a modified bike racer. He's dialed in 996 on that Busa. Pete has dialed in 10.3. Can he make it work? Get out here and have a go, guys. Red light. Unfortunately, the wind going straight to Hamish. What can they run? Pete's dialed in a 10.3. He's run a 10.5 and Hamish runs a 10.3. Right, we've got about 4 bikes coming out. We've got the R7 Yamaha. R7's run a cross-plane crank, a parallel twin based on the MT7, going up against the Aprilia Shiva. Aprilia dialed in 1359, R7 dialed in 15.0. Reaction time advantage hugely goes to the Aprilia, and as long as the Aprilia doesn't break out, he should be able to take the win. There you go. Last pairing for the first round of Dial Your Own. We've got Simon Garbutt, Jinx Racing and Recovery on the stretched Bussa. Starting to settle in tonight to this bike with a few suspension tweaks, getting that arse end, that rear end to soften up a little. Simon's going up against another more standard Bussa, 10.3 dial in. Simon's a 9.2 dial in, so he will be waiting over 1 second on the start line. Oh, very nice launch. Simon Garbutt, 005, 922 dial in. What's he going to put down? 923. That will bring him probably to top of the ranks for the Dial Your Own. And Corey Marriott, what do you say about that?
Well, what do you say about that,